We play and call it work.
Angroth, we have reached the location that was augured when we captured the penumbral engine. Very good. I shall add some new skulls to my collection today. The magics of the tomb have awoken fragments of the wyrm that Sigmar slayed thousands of years ago. This mighty Dragontooth thinks that it can hold up against the forces of Khorne, but we shall rip their skulls from their body and use them as decorations in our holds and keeps. Hey everybody, Matthew and Luca here for MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome to the next episode of the Dragontooth Labyrinth, our Age of Sigmar narrative campaign based on forbidden power. I have created some custom rules for this campaign. If you haven't been watching so far, you should go back and watch the first couple episodes. And we'll have it on the MiniWarGaming site. We'll try to remember to put some links in the description as well. But if you go to MiniWarGaming.com, go to Tools and Rules and Campaign Resources, you'll see them there. Essentially, I tried to create them in such a way that you could play this at home. It's based off the Forbidden Power campaign, whereon, in this case, an army of Khorne, led by Vladislav the Impaler.
and many others.
And many others. But yeah, there's a lot of named heroes that we're following. And their bloody crusade, as they call their warband, have been sent to the edge of the realm of Gur to pillage a grand storm vault that has been recently unearthed because of the necroquake from Nagash.
Good old necroquake.
Yeah, just kind of open up all sorts of stories, right?
The plot factory.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. And in this mission, there's a bit of a problem. See, Dragontooth was the name of the labyrinth. Dragontooth the Labyrinth is the name of an ancient god beast that Sigmar fought back during the Age of Myth, when he was traveling the realms and doing his godly stuff, collecting his pantheon and fighting all the bad guys. And he fought many god beasts and destroyed many, but Dragontooth was special. It was, first off, an enormous dragon, just huge. And he managed to bring it down, but it was near the edge of the realm of Gur. And as he brought it down, and he was like dusting himself off and taking a short rest to get his hit points back, as he looks over, he sees the thing regenerating. And he realizes, after kind of studying this, that it's attached, it is bound more to the realm of Gur than he had realized. And especially since they're near the realm's edge, that extra Gurian magic, the bestial magic, was helping it to regenerate back to its original form. And that would be a problem, of course, because he wants to get rid of these threats to humanity so that they can spread their happiness in their cities.
Yes, of course.
And so he was already in the process of making some storm vaults to hide other relics and artifacts that he had been working on. And so he basically went back to Dragontooth, chopped him up into thousands of pieces, spread his parts throughout the Grand Storm Vault, which was actually the purpose of this Storm Vault to begin with, this one that was built. He's also hidden many other artifacts here, obviously. And he put all sorts of wards and magics on it to stop Dragontooth from ever returning. But unfortunately, some of those magics have expired.
Right.
The necroquake, of course, knocking right through it, and being the undead magic it is, was a good combination. And so we've actually got this one burial chamber where a bunch of Dragontooth bones have started to reform, and they've created many aspects of Dragontooth. And we're going to be using zombie dragons and terrorgeists to represent this, but essentially they're not zombie dragons and terrorgeists, even though they're going to have all the stats of them. They are going to be aspects of Dragontooth. So a terror aspect and a dragon aspect.
Yep.
Hence,
it works.
The two of them. Yeah, and it just straight up that way. And there's going to be a few extra rules sprinkled around as usual. And this is one of the two scenarios that we're playing today. As usual, I told Luca both the scenarios because he won the first episode, or the first mission, where he gained control of the penumbral engine, so he was able to see, he was able to turn it off and not have it obfuscate what was next. And so he could actually see the challenges to come, so he was able to build his armies better suited for that. So he had to, out of his 4,000 point collection, he had to choose 1,500 points for this mission, and then another 1,500 points for the next mission, which will be in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below. So make sure you check that out after you watch this one. Because in that one, he's going troll hunting.
Oh, yeah.
and looking for a pathway to the next major artifact.
I gotta feed Geist 4. Is it Geist 4?
Geistbane.
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 It hungers.
It hungers, definitely. So we're going to just jump into it. I'll show you the scenario, how it's going to work, the extra rules that we have in play, and we'll just start playing. So let's take a look. We're playing the Sorceress Streams battle plan from Forbidden Power. This one, the mission is actually quite straightforward. You deploy 12 inches from each side. Your territory is half of the board. There are 6 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 inches from the sides, 18 inches from each other. And they're each worth 1 victory point, but they start to disappear. So it's supposed to represent this magic has been pouring out as something cracked open somewhere else. And so this magic is what's reanimating Dragontooth's aspects. It's not going to reanimate Dragontooth in full because that would kind of defeat Khorne as this big god beast. Well, not Khorne in general, but your army would not be able to stand up to Dragontooth in his full form. It took Sigmar, who knows how long to beat it.
Like a literal god.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, but my dragons, my aspects, are trying to siphon off that energy to be able to become more permanent in the world. And you're trying to siphon the energy because it'll enrage more bloodlust and happiness.
Yeah, there you go.
And so basically, if you win this, you get a permanent boon from the Path to Glory tables on them. Now, furthermore, as the magic is so crazy in here, the dragons have access to a couple of endless spells that are wild spells. We're going to kind of see those happen. Now, the normal rules for dispelling them aren't going to be in effect here, because if you do dispel it, you get them. And you get them for free for the rest of the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
In your force.
And they're always at their souped up state where they're always,
yeah, they're always as if they're in their home realm.
Yeah.
And so we have a couple of those, but the rules for dispelling them is that you try to dispel them as usual. A priest can try to dispel without giving anything up at the start of the hero phase.
You
just
can do that anyways.
The normal rules, yeah, exactly. The normal rules. But when you go to dispel, if you roll double 6 naturally, then you automatically dispel it. Otherwise, if you do manage to roll high enough to dispel it, it takes D3 wounds. But it's not like you can hurt it in any other way, so it doesn't really have wounds. It more just has 3 dispel. You have to do 3 dispel points to it, because it has 3 in total. So if you just manage to beat the casting value, you do D3, which could get you it in 1 turn, or it might take you 3 turns of dispelling. And if you do that, it's off the table permanently. I lose, and I always have control of them. Not that you can't use them, like if one of them's a bridge, and so you could cross that bridge too.
I gotta watch it.
But I always have control over them because they're wild. They're not normal endless spells.
Yeah.
But once you get it, it's in your arsenal, and you could immediately start casting it again if you wanted to, because you've harnessed that. And I know you're a priest, but it'll be the same rule that you can cast 1 spell for. In addition to whatever else you can do, whether it's the realm spell or not. Our realm feature that we rolled is interesting. It's going to be a free monster. And what we've decided to do is have it not appear until later in the game. So essentially there's a dragon that's going to get reanimated, a chaos dragon. And in this scenario, the one thing I didn't mention is that they're each 1 victory point, but at the start of each battle round, whoever goes second gets to remove one of them from the table.
Starting the second battle round.
Yeah, so basically the second battle round, there's only 5 left, then 4, then 3, then 2. Because the magic dissipates. Well, after one of them is removed, we roll a die. On a 6+ in turn 2, on a 4+ in turn 3, a 2+ in turn 4, and automatic in turn 5, that dragon arrives at one of those random energy spots.
Yep.
So it's just
roll a d6 for the remaining.
Yeah, and then it follows the rules for monsters in the main core rulebook under the Realm of Gur, where at the beginning of the battle round, the nearest enemy or the nearest unit to it is its enemy. And the opposite team gets control of it for that battle round. And at the start of each battle round, you check again whoever's in nearest, and it becomes part of the other person's army if it switches. So it's terrifying to both of us, but a fun little extra. So that's those are your rewards for this one. Is you get a permanent boon if you win this mission, and any endless spells you manage to dispel, join your army for free. That's it. Oh, right, and I should point out, so even though there's guys on top of these, just ignore the riders. We've got 2 zombie dragons and 3 Terrorgeist, but this one right here, the Terrorgeist with no mount, he's actually a hero Terrorgeist, so he'll count as a hero, can use command points. He actually has 20 wounds, and at the end of every battle round, if I'm in control of any objectives, then any of the aspects who are within 6 inches of that objective gain D3 wounds, and this can bring them above their starting value.
And you also say they always have a 6 up 3 more damage.
Oh, sorry, yes, they always count as with the Deathless Minions thing.
And it counts 3 models.
Oh yes, that was the last one.
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I had to throw in a few extra things just to make it work for this because it's narrative.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they count as 3 models each for the purpose of controlling objectives. Just 3 though.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to make it 5 or 10 because you're a more elite army on your end, which we'll take a look at right now. So what'd you bring?
So we have the Skull Take and some hero support. The Skull Take is the entire of everything you see here, minus the Wrathmongers and these 3 heroes. Now, I also brought the upgraded unit of Skull Reapers, which I have aptly named the Juggernauts.
Which one is that?
That's the one without the demonic weapons. So these guys, you can see they have little demonic weapons. These guys have regular steel weapons.
They're the ones that chug the amber potion?
Yeah, the one remaining guy. Out of all 10 that lived, 1 lived, and then he ran over and chugged it, and he gave himself and his unit a 6 up to ignore damage. So they're unstoppable Juggernauts.
Nice. That'll probably come in handy.
I hope so. And then the thing the Skull Take gives me, if anyone's not familiar, any unit from it, which is everything, again, minus the Wrathmongers and those 3 characters, wholly within 12 of him, when they go to fight in the fight phase, any unmodified 6 to wound is or plus 1 damage to whatever its normal damage is.
So 6 to wound plus 1 damage.
That's it.
And then describe our heroes, because we actually have none of the heroes or none of the 2 main generals from the first 2 games.
So, because in the campaign we have a rule: if you have a general and he wins 2 games, then he gains an upgrade, a command trait, essentially. And that works even if you're pairing up other commanders. We always have to have a commander with a command trait. We'll get into that later. But I'm trying to get I want 3 commanders. There's a tier. There's the Mighty Lord of Khorne, which is Vladislav, the overall leader. And then we have Gothmog, the Exalted Deathbringer. And this guy, the new guy...
Angroth.
It's Angroth, the Brazen Reaver, yes. Which is that Skull Grinder there. I want to have all 3 of them have command traits at the end of this campaign. So I want to give him some love.
Yeah, so to clarify what Luke is saying there, because I don't know if that was perfectly clear because it was a new thing.
Right.
Is that once a general has won 2 games, he gains a command trait. He has to be the general in both the winning games. Once he has a command trait, he never loses it. Even if he's not the general in another game, he still gets to keep that command trait. However, if a hero has a command trait and is in your army, then they have to be the general.
Right.
So you can't bring your general can't not have a command trait if there is another hero with a command trait.
You can't play with, you can't mess with the system all that much.
Yeah, but you can still, like in your other game, you have your general from both games.
Yeah.
But if they both had a command trait, you'd have 2 command traits in there.
True.
So it's basically like as a unit upgrade is really what it comes down to. And the command trait that Luca chooses for his guys has to match as close as possible thematically to what happened in the 2 games that they won.
Yeah.
So that we kind of try, like if they killed monsters, there's the one that's really good against monsters and heroes, or whatever. It won't always be perfect, but do the best to choose the right one.
Best we can do, right?
Yeah.
And,
so walk us through really quickly what you have in the army.
2 squads of Blood Reavers, sorry, from the previous game you guys seen, but I lowered them down to 10-man squads because of points. We have both squads of Skull Reapers, mostly because they're part of Skull Take and I have to bring them. We have the Skull Grinder, which is Angroth, the Brazen Reaver, and then we've got Cruel Linak, the Blood Stoker. I've decided to name all my characters, and then here we have Veclor. That's Veclor. The other one's Veclanesh. I have 2 Blood Secretors, and we have, this is the Slaughter Priest with Killing Frenzy that I brought in the first game. Can't remember his name. The book's a little too far away. I'll get you that later. And we have Wrathmongers, a squad of 2 Korgoraths, and more Blood Reavers over here.
Awesome. So for the 3rd game in a row, Luca finished deploying first, and which means he gets to choose who goes first.
Woo! I am, for multiple reasons, I want to go second here. I want to potentially get a clutch double turn in the future. I also don't want to get charged across the board if I go first, because they all move 14 inches. They move
14 inches, right?
There was another reason as well. Oh, because if you go second in the battle rounds, you get to dictate which objectives burn out.
And you're more likely to go second if you already went second.
Exactly.
Because the first person wins ties.
Yeah.
So you either get the double turn, cool, or you get to choose which one. But they're both good for you.
And I think in this case, across the board, I definitely want to go second.
Okay. So this might look a little unusual, but this zombie dragon roars forward, and out of his mouth, ravenous, gnashing jaws. Now it's placed within 6, and it moves 12, but in the realm of Gur, it moves an extra d6. 2. So it roars it forward right to here, getting ready to bash into your lines.
Yep.
And the main Terrorgeist right here, all of a sudden you see bones This ground, if I could do it accurately, the entire ground is covered in bones. This is one of the graveyards of the Dragontooth, so just little shards of him everywhere, plus other enemies of Sigmar, and maybe some of the people who helped build the tomb. You know, they would have died eventually, maybe. And so all those start to form together, and this is the Soul Bridge, I think it's called. Sorry, it's the Soul Scream Bridge. Now, normally the second one has to be placed within 12 inches, but if it's in the realm of death, it's 24. So we're always going to count them as being their souped up version. This includes if Luca does dispel them, he gets to always have the souped up version as well. So the second one's going to put it like right there. Start of the movement phase, you see this Terrorgeist just like disappear inside of it and then reappear over here. Now they have to be placed wholly within 6 inches, more than 9 from enemies.
Hey there.
Terrorgeist over here is just going to fly forward, not advancing. Running the Zombie Dragon 2. He's just going to flat forward right to here.
Oh, wow.
We'll advance this one too. It won't have range to shoot. It's a 5. And we'll plop him right up to here.
Hello.
And then the leader, Terrorgeist, will move up here, just getting 10 inches away from those Korgraths. So in the shooting phase, this Terrorgeist is going to scream at those Korgraths. Sorry, I just said it. So the death streak is simple. I roll d6, add the current death streak value based on how strong he is, which is 6. If it beats your bravery, you take a mortal wound for every point it beats it by. Now your bravery of the Korgraths is
6.
So basically it's just going to do d6 mortal wounds. 5 mortal wounds. Well, this one will also scream at the same ones. 6 mortal wounds. 11 mortal wounds total from the Shrieks. So he's down to what, 5?
Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll try to charge. We'll roll for this Terrorgeist first. It fails. You know what? I got a command point.
Sure.
He's a hero and he's a general, so he's within 12. Nope. And then we got a longer charge with this one. I'll probably roll an 11. Oh, 10 might do it, but let me check. He's 10 3/4 inches away. That 10 almost did it. I needed an 11, basically.
The bone really helped me.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I could have gone straight in, then I would have made it to those Reavers, and the Reavers would be dead. And he ran.
Then he ran as well.
He didn't run, so I can try to charge with him as well. I think I'll need like a 10.
Oh.
Because I was exactly 10 inches away. I know that. So no matter where I am right there, if I'm closer than that, then I measured improperly. So 9's a fail. You all right? You feeling a little nervous there?
I survived the charges. I didn't survive the shrieking at all.
Well, that was only 2 Shrieks.
Wow. 11 more wounds.
Objective-wise, he'll grab that one. He'll grab that one. We'll grab the one out front, just for fun.
Sure.
And this one out front, too. Because I can just... Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab the ones in the back. Because you're going to take the ones in front. And if you don't make it to the ones in the back, I can keep getting points for them. So that gives me 4 points. So the score is 4-0 for the aspects of Dragontooth as we go into Khorne turn 1. So right away, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Does he want to try to dispel the bridge or the
jaws.
gnashing jaws?
Remove the jaws.
Yeah. Now, casting value of the jaws is 8, so you have to roll 9 or higher.
Double 6 right away? Hard fail right away.
Yeah, they're coming into your lines, man. They're going to bash into your lines.
Yeah.
Prayer time.
Yeah, we're going to go with Killing Frenzy on Veclor.
Why'd you roll 2 dice?
I have no idea. Let me re-roll that. I was thinking of a spell. Oh, I failed.
Was it 3 plus enough to get it?
No. It was,
Oh,
I
okay.
needed a 4.
So only one of those actually made it, so you did have to reroll.
That is a bad start.
That's a bad start.
Okay, so after that, we have...
Now, I should point out that we rolled, once again, there are 2 random Realm of Gur spells that your guys would know, that your one priest would know, and one of them is Cower, which choose a monster.
Yeah.
You have to roll 2d6 and beat their bravery, when in this case it's 10, but if you do, they can't charge.
I think I need Wild Form more.
But Wild Form will give you +2 to your charge and run.
So I'm going to do attempt to cast Wild Form, which I
You got it.
got with an 8.
I can't try to unbind.
So it's +2 to charging and running, eh?
Who do you want to give it to?
Probably these guys.
The Juggernauts?
Juggernauts.
The Juggernauts!
That's what they're going to get.
Blood Boil or Blood Bind?
We're going to...
Are they both the same roll?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
then
go
roll-
4 up.
roll
yeah.
4 up.
Well, no, because if I get a 6, I'm like, oh, definitely.
Oh, that's true, because
Yeah.
what you roll matters.
Oh, I'm going to Blood Bind the
So
leader.
Blood Boil does d6 mortal wounds. Blood Bind will pull something within 16 inches whatever you roll.
Whatever I roll.
The 4, 5, or 6. So sorry, you said your blood binding?
Binding. 6.
Oh, you got it. 6 inches closer.
Well, it's towards the nearest corn unit, so technically this way. I think.
Sure, but that's still. He's going to get surrounded. So now it's time for the movement phase as they surge forward into the dragons. Surging forward.
Hot mess forward. Here we go.
The Korgraths.
Bone tentacles into that Terrorgeist.
Hitting on 4s?
3s.
3s.
And 4s to wound.
Oh, 4s to wound.
Yeah, there are 3 or 4. Bam.
Yeah.
2 wounding hits.
Rending?
No.
4
You
up.
kidding me? Bone tentacle. Hey!
Damage?
6 to 1.
So 6 is to ignore it.
Hey, I actually do 2. That's something.
Brings him down to 12.
1 more barrage of bone tentacles.
Right in front.
Right in front.
3s and 4s. Yes.
Good start.
And
1 wounding hit.
4 up.
It's fine. It's fine.
Ignore it on 6.
It's fine.
Oh, he ignores it.
Sad.
You see it regenerate right in front of you. Charge time. So these guys ran, but pretty much everybody else is able to charge. They've got a. You actually whipped these guys. We didn't show that, so they get a +3 to their charge and reroll wound rolls.
Yes.
So where are you going?
I'm gonna start.
I guess who's charging is the first
These
question.
Skull Reapers are gonna charge first, and they get +2 because of
Wild form.
Actually, and plus their banner, so they get +3.
10 inches. So if you want.
11.
Oh, the banner. You just said that. Yeah. 11 inches. Okay. Well, they lose 2 inches to go up, but they could easily wrap around this
Yeah,
side.
they're gonna try and go up around the back.
And up they go.
Bam.
Bam. So up they go.
Up they go.
Who's next?
We're gonna go with the.
Oh, he's got to earn
Angrath.
his monster keeper or monster slayer stuff, right? 8. He's definitely up there.
Yeah, he's just gonna go. He's gonna tuck him right, like
Yeah,
here.
there's a spot right there we already established. So you can just keep him down below. Korgrath, anything but a double 1?
Hello.
Over here.
Wrathmonger's gonna attempt to charge as well.
Yep, they're there.
Nice.
Good charges. They can just hop up and
Gonna go
wrap
up.
around him. I think you're gonna get him,
I would love to.
but he might get some guys before you get him.
That's fair.
Wrathmongers here have a +3 right now because they were.
+4 because
Oh, the banner. That's right, because they were whipped.
So they go
13 inches. So they're gonna go to the other guy.
They're gonna go.
Try out for that zombie dragon.
Yeah, over in this direction. Boop. I just want to be wholly within 16 of my blood secretor.
Make sure you get that +1 attack. Goodness. Korgrath's over here gonna try.
Yeah, you know what? They might as well.
Try to take out that guy that's wounded before he starts to
charge
heal,
rolls.
right?
So it's gonna go directly forward.
Boom, baby.
And ideally, I stay 3 inches away.
Big charge with the Reavers in the back who did not
they
run because they
have
have to go up and
down.
over, which is 4 inches lost.
That's
yeah,
a fail.
so that's a 0 inch
That's a
charge.
0-inch charge, yeah.
Yeah. Into the combat phase.
So
yeah, he does count as a hero, so it gives you your bonus. Although he does actually have 6 extra wounds too, so he's a mighty hero. So the question is, where do you fight first?
Skull Grinder for sure.
Skull Grinder?
The brazen Reaver.
Really, by himself?
Oh, yeah.
You think by himself he'll do more damage than another unit?
Well, he's got 5 attacks to do 3 damage each.
Okay. If you want to have him, I guess if you even not the one that killed him, as long as he does a lot of wounds,
Yeah.
you kind of can claim that. 5 attacks. You don't get any bonuses for the banner being nearby?
So it's 3 attacks base, +1 for the Wrathmongers, +1 for the banner.
Got it. Hitting on?
3s, rolling ones because he's a hero.
Ooh.
Okay.
Does the 6s do anything
No.
special? No, that's too bad
They
because
do
you got
nada.
3 of them.
That's okay.
What's the damage?
2s to wound.
Anything special on the wounding rolls?
Nope.
Ooh.
-1.
-1 rend. Are these 3 damage apiece, you said?
Flat 3 each.
5 up saves. Oh, 12
12
damage! Give me some more dice, man. I'll just roll these 6 twice.
All right.
I ignored 2 of them, so that's 4 damage. And 1 more, so 9 damage. He's down to 11 wounds. Boom, he's down to 11 wounds. It's my turn. Well, he'll fight back. He's gonna try to eat the Juggernaut group. His skeletal claws. He's got 4 attacks in on 4s, but unmodified 6s do 6 mortal wounds.
Yes.
I don't know why that's their rule, but it is. Oh, I do like hardly anything.
Was that his bite?
This was his claws.
Claws, yeah. The
Oh,
claws.
sorry, these are the claws.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, wait a second. That's only you only get 3 attacks for the claws, but that's fine.
Oh, okay, so the bite that does it.
Yeah, the bite's
Oh,
the
okay, so
scary
this
thing.
I got it backwards.
So now I'm all
so
equally
whatever.
scared
Here,
now.
3's to wound. No, it does nothing.
Okay.
Now his bite. And this is the one that on 6s does 6 mortal wounds.
I survived the first volley.
Okay,
Okay,
6
6
mortal wounds. Hell, you ignore them on 6s.
That's true. They are Juggernauts. I need to make 1. I would like to make 1.
Oh, 2 of them die.
Why so many 5s? Well, these 2 on the flanks, but their death is not the end, or they get to maybe do damage to you.
5 up, D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Do they go out swinging? 5s?
Nope.
No. They just die. Korgrass over here.
Attacking the Terrorgeist.
So no bonuses except for being within 12 of a hero to reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Hitting on?
3s. Bam.
Reroll that 1.
1.
Nope,
Okay,
didn't
so
help.
Didn't help at all.
Damaging or wounding on?
3s with a rend of 1. No
No
rerolls.
rerolls. These are 2 damage apiece, right?
Yep.
It's 5 up. And so then 6 damage, which I ignore on 6s. Oh! 3 wounds. See, Luca, that wasn't hard. I don't know why you couldn't do that. I even used your dice. Zombie dragon over here into your other Skull Reapers. Start with it, Snapping Maw, which is similar to the Terrorgeist, except it doesn't do the mortal wounds. 4s to hit. 3s to wound. All right. It's -2 rend, so 6 up save. Ooh, it's D6 damage. Oh, ho, 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 ho,
Yikes. Okay.
ho. So apparently it is as good as the Snapping Maw.
Well, you're going to die, and you might as well die too. So I
So
get more
try.
rolls.
So he can try to do the damage then.
Oh, you know what? This doesn't make sense. I should take that guy and put this guy back.
Because he can just pile in and fight, right? So 2 guys may swipe at me on 5s.
5s. Nada.
No, I threw them away too. See, our theory is that they didn't work because he's actually like grabbing them and then like hurling them away. So how could they possibly attack me on their way out? Then he sliced his claws at you, which are very sword-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
4s to hit.
Okay.
But apparently he's not very accurate. 3s to wound. 1, -1,
So 5 up, which I'll fail.
2 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So 1's down to 1, and that is the zombie dragon.
Just gonna go with these guys. I think if I keep him there, this guy goes into there.
You can get all within an inch. There's a bit of a tail to that burning thing, so just stick them a little closer, we'll call it an inch. So these guys have been whipped, so they're getting to reroll wounds.
Yeah.
And they have extra attacks from other sources too. 3s to hit.
Bam.
No rerolls. 3s to wound, 6s do +1 damage.
There was 1 mortal wound there as well, on the 6 to hit.
Oh, there was, okay.
And 3s.
Oh, but no 6s.
Not a single one.
No rend, so 4 up, and these are only 1 damage each, right? Plus the mortal wound I already took. So I take that many wounds, plus a mortal wound, which I ignore on 6s. So 5 wounds. And 2 tail attacks, or mutations, or whatever. 3s to hit, and 4s to wound.
Rerollable. Does
Nothing. So he's down to 9. This Terrorgeist will try to eat the Korgrath. Like, seriously, look at all that muscle. He can use that to reconstitute so well. Start the skeletal claws, 4s to hit. Oh, okay, that was nothing.
Oh,
But we got the maw. Let's just face it, this is what we've been waiting for. 4s to hit, 6s do 6 mortal wounds.
Oh, we got a stupid hit too.
So 6 mortal wounds, and we got a hit. That's 3 to wound. No, nothing.
Oh, wow.
So there's 6 mortal wounds. Well, bright side, didn't kill any. And that's all of my guys. You just get to beat the crap out of my hero Terrorgeist. You're gonna start the Korgrath.
Righto.
He's got a few buffs coming around.
He got 2 extra attacks for the Wrathmongers in the banner, hitting on 3s. I was thinking about using them for the Wrath Citadel, and I probably really should have, because it's only 3 wounds in the end.
And it's only 1 damage each, right?
The 6 is separate. You have to do the. There's 1 6.
What
which
does
is 3
6 do?
damage. Because he's near the Bloodstoker, so it's plus
Oh,
1
so he
damage.
gets the +1 damage too. And it's -1 rend,
Right.
so 5 up.
Ooh.
So that's 3 damage.
Yep.
5 up. 2 and 2. That's a lot. Didn't kill him, but getting pretty close. 7 wounds. 6 is to ignore it. Yeah, 7 wounds.
Got 4.
Yeah, he's hurting pretty bad, and he's not going to regenerate because you're controlling the objective. That would help him regenerate. And besides, you could still kill him too. You're not done yet.
Yeah, I got these guys here.
Yeah.
And then
I'm pretty sure you're going to kill him.
I would love if these guys took one.
The Juggernauts will keep their namesake. They got tons of attacks with all their buffs.
3s.
Hitting on 3s.
I should be
Reroll the
killing-
1s.
I
Reroll the 1s.
Shouldn't be killing them here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
5 mortal wounds. I only have 4 left, so let me just roll that.
Yeah.
It's 6s to stop it.
He's dead.
Yeah, you got to roll the rest of it.
Oh, wait, I got-
1 wound left.
They'll still count as
Oh, that's
things
right.
that could do damage.
Normally I would just remove the model, but having seen your luck, you can re-roll those because you got the whip nearby.
No, it's the whip that lets me I choose 1 unit, they get to
Oh,
reroll.
but this does 1 damage extra, right?
That's 2 damage, yeah. No rend.
Saved.
Good there, and these are all
See,
4s.
watch, I'll make all these 4-ups.
He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah. Look at that.
Only 2 double 6 it? You got double 6 it.
Double kitty. No,
Oh.
so close.
And then he might blow up, or he does.
He does, automatically. Everything within 3 inches.
Everything, that's right, yes.
As he dies, he lets out a terrifying shriek and thrashes out in every direction, and everything within 3 inches takes D3 mortal wounds.
It took
You ready?
everything to kill him.
Them, 1.
I'll roll that later for the ignore damage.
Him, 1.
'Kay.
Wrathmongers, 2. And the Korgrath, 2. You know, that wasn't so bad.
That could have been worse.
Korgrath is down to 3. And 1, 1, and 2. Juggernauts ignore it on a 6.
They do
not. Okay, that could have been much worse. You know what? You didn't lose that much to kill him. You lost 2 of your Juggernaut guys and a bit of wounds from the
Scary.
Korgrath.
I don't want to lose anything, though. I want a perfect game.
Yeah, right.
That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. So the Wrathmongers took 2 wounds. He took 1. They took 1. So everybody's feeling pretty good.
And butt tap point.
Yeah, blood tithe. Into the battle shock phase, immune to battle shock, and you haven't lost anything else. And I just lost a model. I'll never have to take battle shock.
He actually could run because he's only got bravery 6.
Oh, right, because there was another buddy of his. So on a 6, he runs.
I wonder if there's any way to like fix that or not, but you know he doesn't run anyways. I know this guy gives +1 bravery, but it's only for mortals, and they're not mortals. So I think.
You could have used inspiring presence, right?
Yeah, I could have, but I rolled it anyways.
Yeah, you're good. This brings us to battle round 2. So we're gonna roll off.
Ooh, and I get 3 points.
Oh yeah, sorry. You got 3 objectives. So the score is 4-3 for the aspects of Dragontooth. And now we're gonna roll off. So the person who's going second will get to remove one of the objectives, and then we'll roll to see if the dragon arrives on a 6+. And no matter what, I'll get to control this at the beginning of the battle round.
Right.
Let's roll off. I win ties.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll? Do you want me to roll 5 or higher?
I don't even. It doesn't.
Or is this one of those setups where you're like, you know what? I set it up so I'm happy either way.
I'm happy either way.
Oh, I get it.
So
I get it.
I think I'm happy no matter what you choose.
So you get to decide which objective disappears.
Also, you're gonna go first then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
I wasn't sure.
Oh no.
Maybe take an early double.
No. This is I need to slam into your ranks.
That objective goes away.
This objective goes away? Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
On a 6,
Oh, yeah,
our Chaos Dragon friend materializes. No!
Not today.
Well, it'll be 4+ next round. Gnashing Jaws move 12 plus D6. 18 inches, baby! So basically he's gonna go waka 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 and end right here. That'll have hit them, him, and them. D3 mortal wounds to them. 1 mortal wound finishes off the one guy.
Yeah,
it's only in the combat phase that he gets to do anything.
Yeah.
On the Juggernauts, 3 mortal wounds, which they ignore in 6s. Oh, they ignore 2 of them! He doesn't die! The Juggernauts have been a Juggernaut! Your main hero, Angrath. Angron? Angrath.
He takes
1 mortal wound, which you cannot ignore.
Goes down to 3.
And your Wrathmongers, who only have 1 wound left on one guy, take 3 mortal wounds naturally, so he dies, and the next one takes 2 wounds.
That's just gonna go down on him.
And all those guys I just hit are technically -1 bravery.
Try to remember that, yeah.
That'll matter for like the shrieks if anybody shrieks on them, because it goes against their bravery, even though these guys are immune to battle shock. I've got my hero phase, but I've lost my hero, so command points are meaningless.
I gotta deal with him now.
Squawk. Goodbye, Reavers. We're gonna shriek at them. They're currently bravery 6 with the banner.
D6 mortal
So I
wounds.
just do D6 mortal wounds. So 4 of them die.
4 die.
Just rah, and 4 of them run away, or their heads explode, or a combination of the 2. Going to shriek at the Korgrast right here, which is just going to be D6 mortal wounds. Oh wait,
He might have been
I'm
bragging.
hurt a little bit.
Yeah, so it's.
No, I've only
D6 plus 5.
it's going to be 5, so I'm going to lose. It's going to be D6 -1. So 3 mortal wounds. That kills the one.
It does finish him off though.
And wounds the next one down to 7. Then we're going to target your Juggernauts. So first off, with the
hate this
zombie
stuff.
dragons thing, if I roll equal to or under the number of guys, it automatically hits. So I need to roll 3 or less.
There you go.
There, it hits. 2s to wound. Oh,
Oh, wow.
He told you. What is,
Yeah,
what's
so
with
the
these
streaks
tricks?
are
Yeah.
better.
He'll try against them. 1 or 2 to auto hit. Whoops. And then 3+ to
This is
hit.
where you roll a 1 or 2. Oh, you actually hit him. Wow.
Yeah, 2s to wound. There we are.
Minus.
-3 rend, so they don't get a save. Does D6 damage.
6.
5. Oh! And the other one's down to 1 wound. Well, I'd be happy I didn't roll a 6, because then I could just charge the next thing and kill all the others.
and hopefully that guy can at least do some damage before he dies.
Yeah. Charge.
Bam.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, the Reavers are fine.
Yeah, right. Goodbye. Okay, the Juggernauts do it again. We'll find out. The zombie dragon. Now you have, it's the beginning of the combat phase. Did you want to use any command points to buff anybody?
I got 2.
You got 2 command points you're sitting on.
Thinking all-out defense on them. Yeah, I'm gonna all-out defense them.
So you can all defense them to reroll 1s to save?
Yeah.
And now we're done. Then I'm going to attack them. We're going to do his big maw first, hitting on 4s, but 6s are 6. No, this one does not do mortal
He
wounds.
doesn't do anything fancy like that.
Yeah, 4s to hit. Well, he just hits. Good thing it doesn't do 6 mortal wounds, 3s to wound. Oh, poop. -2, so you get a 6-up save. Just one.
This is 1? Yeah. Oh.
And it does a D6 damage.
And
Boom! Ow! You ignore those on 6s though, you're Juggernauts.
6s.
Hey,
So he takes
you know
3
what?
so
That's pretty good. And then he pulls out these huge claws that look suspiciously like swords. 4s to hit.
Oh, suspicious of them.
3s to wound. No, only 1 wound. -1, 2 damage. So you get a 5-up save.
5 up.
Reroll 1s. You're good.
Didn't need it.
So 3 damage in total. So unfortunately, he won't be able to do any damage to me. You're gonna have your Skull Reaper go next. He's got all sorts of buffs. He's hoping to knock me down another bracket at least. Just do 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, 6s do mortal wounds.
Oh.
Crap roll, but at least he did a mortal wound.
What a sad roll.
3s to wound
Rerolling because of the whip. Oh, hey, those are 2 damage each. No rend.
because he rolled the 6.
Yeah.
So no rend, 4 up. So 2 damage from those plus the mortal wound. I ignore these on 6s.
No.
1. Sorry, 2. Yeah. Down to 7, and then you got your little tail attack.
3 of them now because of the Wrathmonger and the banner. On 3s,
Look, it's not gonna matter.
it's gonna matter.
It's not.
No, not anymore. He gets to reroll, but that was a 4.
That was a 4. That was a 4.
So 1
So
would
1.
hit -1.
Yeah.
Boo! Hey!
Hey, actually,
Hey! Look at that. Maybe 3 damage.
2 damage. Oh, the smack talk didn't work. Backfired. Down to 5. Where's the 5? There's the 5. Okay, fine. I'll try to eat your Korgrath with my Terrorgeist. Terrorgeist. Big old maw.
Just roll 2 6s. Get
4,
it
yeah, get it over with, right? 4s to hit, 6s do 6 mortal wounds. Nothing.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I can still get you with my skeletal claws. 4s? Nope, I can't. 3s?
He lived!
3s -1.
5 up. Oh.
Hey, no damage.
Yep. Reaver's gonna go ahead, pile in their 3.
See if they get lucky. I'll
get
get off a couple wounds.
4 guys attacking, try to pile in a little bit better.
Good all 4 attacks, but hey, they have a -1 rend.
4s to hit, 4 to wound.
Yep.
That was easy.
Nope. All right, I'll eat them.
Hit.
Big old maw, 4s to hit. Well, there's no 6 mortal wounds. 3s to wound.
No save.
Oh!
Ow.
What?
Somehow.
That would have been 2d6
They're
damage.
strong.
Then the skeletal claws. Wow, these guys are really sucking this round. 3s to wound.
Yeah, they're super sweet.
-1, so D3 just die. Well, at least I killed 2 of them. But it means I'm not going to grab that objective. You want to try punching this one in the face with your Juggernauts?
I would love to do that.
All sorts of buffs on them. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
Yeah, the hero's begun.
Yeah, you killed the hero. Yay!
1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound so far.
And
Oh, but that's
my
2 damage.
goodness.
It's 2 damage. Yeah, 2 damage, so 3
3
damage in
total.
total, which I ignore on 6s. Not ignored, 3. At least I did that. And the tail?
3s. Dang it! Oh, I wish there was heroes somewhere. We got a wound.
Hey, it's actually +1.
D3 +1 damage on that if you fail. You didn't.
I did not. He's down to 11. And then I'm pretty hurt here, but I'll see if I can finish off the 1 wound on this guy. His claws now only have, or sword-like claws are only 5 attacks now, because you've hurt him. 4s to hit, 3s to wound, only 1, and it's -1, so make a 5 up or die.
Don't want to die.
Die.
He did.
He'll try to lash out at me.
Please let me do it once. No. And a blood tithe.
Yay, Blood Tithe. Into the Battle Shock phase, you've lost 6 guys and they're Bravery 6, so you're going to lose D6 more. 2 more run, which means I grab that objective that I'm sitting on. So I count as 3, and you have 2. Which means it gains... Oh no, it's not the end of the battle round yet.
He's not hurt either. Oh, he can go over them.
He can go over, yeah. But it's not the end of the battle round. It's the end of the battle round that happened. Korgrath lost his buddy. On a 6, he'll be really sad and walk away. Oh, he runs away!
Why?
Because he's sad. He's sad.
Bravery 6. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
No, I just stop looking at it and take it off the board.
It's a blood tithe point.
Yay, Blood Tithe! Totally worth it. Your Juggernauts are immune to Battle Shock. And your Wrathmongers, you did lose 1 of them. Is that enough to make them try to run?
Let me double check.
They are Bravery 8, so they will not run from 1 guy.
Oh, there's 7 with +1 because of him nearby.
Sure. At the end of the round, I have this objective, now that objective. This one disappeared, and I do not control either of these. So that's 3 more points for me, bringing the score to 7-3.
Not.
So you still have 2 wild spells in front of you.
Oh, right, I gotta deal with those.
Which one do you want to try to dispel? Now, you didn't have any success in the first one, so switching. Oh, you really want that Jaws. It's a harder one.
I just don't want to take the damage. I don't even care about the teleporting for the rest
But
of
the teleporting will be the campaign. It'll be awesome.
Jaws.
9. Oh, almost a 12. Okay, so D3, if you roll 3.
Oh,
2.
he's got 1 left.
Yeah, it's got 1 left. That's all you got to do. What other prayers would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to open up with a Killing Frenzy because that's pretty critical. So that's this guy on a 4 or more. Huh. Hey!
So who gets it and what does it do?
So that's +1 to hit. And I guess I'm going to put it... How many wounds this guy got left?
11.
But I could do it on that guy. These guys too to go try and beat him up. Geez, we're gonna put it on him. You know what? He's cool. He can do a lot of damage. Let's see if he can do something cool this turn. So he'll get +1 to hit. Wild form as well. +2 to run and charge. We fail.
Make it. It's actually 5 to cast.
Fiver. Nice. Okay. Well, I guess
So
that.
who are you giving it to?
I'm just gonna go onto the Reavers.
So +2 run and charge. Blood boil?
4 up. No, I fail.
That's too bad. It's D6 mortal wounds.
I know.
Now in the movement phase, who are you gonna whip?
The whipping is gonna go. It has to be someone holy with an 8. So I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be him. So he's +1 to hit.
You're whipping Angrath?
Yeah.
How does he feel about that?
Oh, it surges him with more power.
Okay.
He knows he should get. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's whipping some of a higher stand. It's always weird in the games where I have him whip like the characters that are a higher ranking.
Or
than
like a
him.
bloodthirster or something?
Right. That's always. I don't know if you can only do mortals, but it's something weird like that. Yeah.
And movement. We're gonna see your guys surge forward again. These Reavers are gonna try to surround this zombie dragon and take it down.
Right. My goal here is take out
3 of them?
these 2, and if I can take him out, that's great.
Okay. So this is your minor victory, major victory?
This is, yeah, for sure, I'd say that. I would love to kill him, because I want to take out as much of the Terrorgeist as I can.
Yeah, the other Terrorgeist over there is a lost cause for this turn at least. You got one little bit of shooting. Who's he gonna fire it at? Terrorgeist or Zombie Dragon?
Terrorgeist. 3s to hit with a 4 to wound with no rend.
4 up save.
Oh, wow.
6 up to
Maybe
ignore.
we'll do a damage. We do 8 damage.
It's down to 8. Hey, every little bit helps. Charging.
Starting with these Reavers over here.
Anything but a double 1.
They get +1 to they go 13 because their musician says we go faster.
Oh goodness. So they really can't fail that.
Yes.
So those Reavers made it. The other Reavers automatically make it too, but you might as well roll to see how far.
They don't actually have a musician because it's not modeled.
Oh, that's right. It's only 7-inch charge.
I can't remember who got wild form because I know he got whipped. Did they get wild form? I'm okay with the 7 anyways.
Yeah, they did actually. So 9 is great.
Like the 7 is more than enough to get him in as well.
He's kind of surrounded by Reavers, but you know. Wrathmongers?
Wrathmongers are
How
tough.
far?
They're gonna go.
No.
That's a command point reroll.
Okay, reroll it.
There we
That's a yes.
go. This guy goes there.
Oh, for
He's
goodness
the one-
sakes.
He's the one who's last. I'm sorry.
Well, that means you're going to have another guy not fighting, because you have to
Yeah.
link them. So one of your guys is going to have to count as being down there if you really want to have that down there.
That's my 6-inch vertical coherency.
Yeah, but you have to have a 1-inch horizontal still.
I can't. It's stuck.
So you are okay. We double checked it. Just for the one
I
spot,
want
of
them
course.
anyways.
Okay, then get the other ones in there.
Yeah. Here we go. Bam.
Who's charging next?
Boom.
Angrath?
Angrath. Bam.
10.
Yeah, he's good. He's just gonna go.
He wants to leave room for that Korgrath.
Yeah, he's just gonna go there.
The Korgrath will need a better. Your
No, I just want to make sure he's within 16.
I know. Korgrath will charge. Oh,
7.
5 inches? Yeah, that'll get him there.
Should get him, yeah.
Totally. 2 inches down, 5 inches over.
Hello.
That's it for your charges because there's no room for anybody else. Any command points you want to spend? You have 1 command point left.
I don't know. I gotta all-out attack something. I don't know which one's gonna be all-out attacking. We got +1 to hit.
Yeah, he already got +1 to hit.
So he's rerolling. He's got +1 to hit. You know, I'm gonna all-out attack on him as well.
So it'd be hit on 2s re-rolling.
Yeah.
Who's fighting first?
That's probably gonna be. He's pretty. He's not even crippled. You know what's? It's gonna be that guy.
Angrath?
Angrath. Yeah, Angrath's gonna attack.
How many attacks does he have?
4 because of the banner.
2s to hit?
We're rerolling once because of all of
Whoa, good thing. Maybe. No,
Oh.
better thing.
These are 2s to wound. Rerolling because of the whip. There we go.
6 as an extra.
No, nothing. He's
Oh,
outside
he's
of the
not in
side.
that. What's the random damage?
1 and 3.
Ooh, this could kill him if I fail all 3
Yeah,
5-up
so
saves.
You make 1, right? Wow.
I could still survive.
You'll make 2.
If I make 2 6s, I survive. Oh, 3!
All right.
I take 6 wounds.
Still pretty hurt.
He's down to 2 though. So that's all your attacks with him?
Yeah, he's done.
Okay, well they're gonna do him then. And we're gonna try to
Take an Angrath.
we're gonna try to take an Angrath. Gonna get ultra greedy here. He's gonna turn around and try to eat Angrath with his maw while slashing at the Korgrath with his claws. Start against the Korgrath with the claws. 4s to hit. Oh,
Okay, Korgrath's.
yeah,
got
Korgrath's
some
fine.
armor.
But that doesn't matter.
Here's a 6.
We just need 1 single 6 to kick out Angrath.
Nom 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 nom.
3 attacks, 4s to hit, 6s do 6 mortal wounds.
Bam.
Oh, he misses
my
with
goodness.
everything.
Comment.
Well, that was a waste. Who are you going to attack with next?
Well, I just...
Wrathmonger's next?
Wrathmonger's gonna try and do some damage to the zombie dragon. I don't know if they got...
Lots of attacks, but only 1 damage each. 3s to hit.
No rerolling.
No rerolling.
Because there's...
So many lack of heroes. Are you so sad?
I should have killed the one. Oh, that's kind of poo.
4 potential damage. -1 rend, so 5 up save. Nothing. Wow, I'm rolling really bad. 6 to ignore.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I ignored one of them. It's down to 8. We're gonna switch over to this zombie dragon, who's going to focus his attacks.
Yeah.
I'm worried that I'll do too well, but I'm down a lot of attacks, so I'm gonna focus on the 1 squad of Reavers. Start with his snapping maw, 4s to hit. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Sword light claw attacks, 4s to hit. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to point out.
They've given up.
I just did 9 attacks in a row that did nothing on 4s.
Right.
And then the next 5, I still missed with more than half of them. Yeah, they seem to have, they're losing their steam. So 2 of them get through. That's 4 of them just dead.
Yeah, I have no armor.
Imagine if I had just rolled slightly more average. This whole unit would be dead.
Take that guy who was piling. The Juggernauts are gonna go ahead and attack and try and do some damage. Here's all their blade attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolling. 6s are mortal wounds. We got 3 of those.
Ooh, nice.
3s to wound. 6s are no, never mind. 6s are nothing.
So 2 mortal wounds, no rend here, so 4 up. So I take 3 wounds plus 2 mortal wounds. Not enough to kill me, but still enough to maim me. 6s to ignore it, so 4 damage. Your tail as well.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, nice. That's a good start.
Goodness, could it actually do some wounds?
Yes.
-1.
That one's D3 plus 1, so that one has to be separate.
Saved.
So,
Saved.
ooh, D3 damage. 1.
1 damage, which I ignore on a 6. No.
1 more.
So 5 damage in total. Yeah, he's pretty crippled.
Huh.
Might as well with this terror guys try to take out those 2 Reavers. The big jaws.
They're
Oh, 1 hits.
3 to wound, I guess, and then D6 of them are dead.
Oh, come on! 1 dies. Still have his claws. 2 hit, just roll a single 3+, and I got it. There we are.
Yeah. Big blood type.
Get lost. So now your Reavers can go.
Let's see what these ones can do.
So hitting on 4s.
No rerolling.
Oh.
Yikes.
4s to wound. 6s do an extra damage.
Under average, under average.
-1 rend. 5 up. Not saved. 6s to ignore it.
We do damage.
1
everyone.
damage. Down to
Hit something.
4. Zombie dragon will focus on the Juggernauts. No, you know what? Your Wrathmongers are annoying.
Oh, because of all the extra attacks?
All the extra attacks they keep giving. So let's go after them. He's down to 4 claw attacks, 4s to hit. There we are. All hit. 3s to wound. And then we do that. -1 save.
I think the 6 up then.
So you just took
Flat
2 damage. And then his maw, 4s to hit. 3s to wound. Oh, come on.
Just D6.
-2. They only have a 5 up?
Yep.
3 more damage. So it'll kill 2 of them and wound another 1.
So he won't do anything. This guy's gonna die and then lash out on the zombie dragon.
And then 1 wound on somebody else.
Maybe that next guy there, he's just down to 2.
So when it lashes out on a 4, it does a mortal wound. On a 6, does more. Nothing. Korgrath will try to finish the last 2 wounds off of this Terrorgeist. Hitting on.
3s.
No
Better
rerolls.
helping a wee bit. 3s to wound. 2.
And
1 rend.
-1 rend, so 5 up. And these are 2
dead.
damage. If
Yeah.
I make a single 6, I don't die.
Ah.
He dies.
But he's infested.
Yes. As he dies, D3 mortal wounds to Angrath.
Rip. Oh,
2.
he's the one.
And the Korgrath, who will heal a wound if this doesn't kill him. It doesn't kill
So
him.
he just goes to 2 then.
I'll just bring him down to 2 because he heals a wound at the end of the combat phase if he destroyed a model.
Blood die.
You got him. And finally, the other squad of Reavers, can they take out the last 4 wounds? Bunch of attacks because of the banner. Hit
4s.
on 4s, reroll 1.
That
'cause they're
singular one.
double blade.
Hey!
It worked. 4s to wound, no rerolls.
6s are good here because they're 2 damage.
Okay. Well, this could do it because I only have 4 wounds left. So these ones are 2 damage, 4 up saves. 1 gets through, so it's
Alright.
2 wounds so far. 4 up saves.
Did they do it? Wait,
That's
4?
4 wounds, which I ignore on 6s.
He's got to make 1, yeah.
He's
Oh,
dead!
Wow, the Reavers took him out.
It worked, and he doesn't lash out when he dies. He's not-
Suck it, skeletons. Reavers are awesome.
Battle shock on the Reavers. They lost 4 of their buddies,
And they're every
6.
6 right now.
so 2 more of them run.
Well, we don't.
Oh well, they did their job.
That's the champion.
Wrathmongers lost 2, but they're bravery 8, so they're fine.
Actually, 7. He's a little too far away.
Oh, okay, so on a 6, one of them will run. Roll it.
He's on roll 6. There you go.
You're good. Objective-wise, you took this objective and that objective, so that's 2 points. You still have this one, did not take this one. So that's 3 more points for you. So that brings the score to 7 to 6, is that correct?
I zoned out there. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
So beginning of round 3, we got to do a couple things. First off, determine who's going to go first.
Bam.
I win ties.
Yes, you do. Interesting.
I will be going first.
Okay.
So you get to remove an objective, and then we're going to roll to see if that dragon shows up and screws up everybody's plans.
That objective goes away.
All right. But we did forget at the end of the battle round that he gets to gain D3 wounds for being on the objective to 2, so he's up to 16. So he's up to 16, if I can ever find that. And he heals D3 as well. 3 of them. He's back up to 6.
That's not good.
Just gotta work it, man. Just work it. Then on a 4+, our Chaos Dragon friend shows up. It does!
Yikes.
So we gotta randomize. So this one's 1, 3, 5, and 6. So a 2 and a 4 will be re-rolled.
1.
Oh, you're so lucky. So he shows up right here in combat, and you have control of him for this battle round because he's the closest to my guy. Any other ones would have been against you, and I would have got another dragon into my army.
I immediately regretted burning that one once I remembered.
Yeah, you're like, oh shoot, the dragon!
Yeah.
And also we get to move the Gnashing Jaws, 12 plus D6, so 14. So he's just going to basically
annihilate
hit those
forces.
3, go through them, and end within an inch of the Korgrath. So Korgrath will take D3, 2, he's gone.
Oh, he did.
The Juggernauts will take 3, which they ignore on 6s. Can they ignore any?
Rip.
Yes. Still kills the 1.
Yep, so it's going to leave this guy left, and he'll
Have 2 wounds left. Wrathmongers might kill 1. It does.
yes.
Kills the one that has the 2 wounds left. And we'll do D3, D3, D3. 3, 3, 1.
So it's
3, 3, and 1.
Okay.
So well, it's a good thing that this dragon is on your side, because you can imagine all that happening, and I get to control a dragon. My hero phase. Is there anything you wanted to do in my hero phase?
Nope. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I was going to Apoplectic Frenzy, but I've lost too much, and he's gained too much wounds.
Okay. My beefed up Terrorgeist is going to come over here.
Hello.
And then he's going to scream over at the Juggernaut guy.
Oh, that'll do her.
So his base bravery 7, -1 for the Gnashing Jaws passing over him, and then +1 for
Right.
the Angrath nearby. So I need to roll essentially 2 or higher to kill him. No. 3 will kill him. 2 will do a mortal wound. 3 will kill him.
Ah, rip.
Possibly. That's 2 mortal wounds to him. Yeah, he's a Juggernaut. Though.
Juggernaut!
He dies. You know what though? They held on for an extra round because of that. They rolled enough 6s. And then he is going to attack your Wrathmonger. I roll a 1, I hit him. And then I roll 3+, I hit him. Nice! I love that.
I hate that ability so much.
It is technically better. It just sucks when you watch it to the reverse of what you wanted.
I don't know.
Charge. I made it.
Welcome.
Oh, there's the dice roll in case you don't believe me. Boom. It's a hard choice though who goes first, because I've got 16 wounds on this guy, so he's still in good health.
Oh, he's staying in combat, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the Wrathmonger, let the dragon kill him, and so the dragon will be closer to your guys. That's the idea, at least.
I get to control the dragon.
You do, but I see.
I fly the
On
dragon.
your turn, you
Yeah,
get to.
I fly the dragon.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm still going to have him go
You can
first.
still move him if you want to.
No,
Okay.
because you can just chase me.
Yeah, it's fair.
Right, by staying here, I can do some damage. Because this is gonna be close. I'm thinking you're gonna win, but
I don't have a lot left.
you're running out of guys pretty quick. Well, that's true. You're hoping for some good blood tithe points and bringing in another monster.
If I lose him or him, I get a bloodthirster.
Because because you just lost another guy. You're up to 7 blood tithes. Well, I'll try to do what you want and kill your Wrathmonger, just so you can't be getting any more +1 attacks from him.
Yeah.
Try to eat you with my jaws.
Eat.
I hit you once.
Wow.
3s to wound. I wound you.
No save. Only 5 up.
D6 damage.
He's mostly.
He's got 1 wound left.
He's kicking with 1.
5 sword-like claw attacks. 4s to hit. Oh, 1 of them hits.
Wow.
3+.
Is he gonna live?
It's
Minus
a
1?
-1.
So I have 1 6-up armor save.
Otherwise, you're dead. Go for it. Whoa. That was a drop die. No, he's dead.
Rip.
As he dies,
He's gonna freak out. Blood Fury. 2 or more. That's 1 mortal wound.
yay, which I ignore in a 6.
That's true.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrathmonger dies. I go
blood
down to
damage.
5.
Okay.
So, Angrath or the dragon?
Oh, Angrath for sure.
Obviously. 4 attacks total.
3s to hit.
Is he not
Okay.
still +1?
No, it wasn't. Oh, he was +1.
Yes,
That's right.
until your next one.
That's true. I
So
forgot
it's
he
Tuesday,
got
so all
killed
4
friends.
hit.
And 2s to wound. Rerolling wounds because he was whipped. He doesn't need to though. -1.
5 up.
Oh, I made 2. That's 6 damage.
Oh, there's 3 damage apiece, that's right. Which I ignore in 6s.
You know what? He does 6 damage before he
You
goes
know
down.
what? That's great.
That's pretty.
Yeah, because that's
For an 80-point model?
down to 10.
Not bad.
Well, he's going to try to eat him. We'll start with the maw.
Might as well.
No,
Two hits.
didn't auto hit him or auto eat him.
And those are. He's got a 6-up armor save now.
Fail. Don't get double 6 and he's dead.
He's out of here.
Does he? So,
Bye-bye.
Angrath, the dragon eaten. And now your dragon gets to try to kill my zombie dragon.
Alright.
Snapping Jaws, D3 attacks.
Give me 2.
2. 3's to hit.
Okay, good start.
3's to wound. Nice.
Excellent. 6.
5 up save, because it's -1. And they're D6 damage each.
This is his jaws getting.
Yeah, crunch. He
7.
grabs onto the neck of the zombie dragon and tries to break all of the bones. How many 6s? He breaks all of the bones. Clamps down.
That's what you get with a little bit more muscle.
Boom! Oh, can you imagine if he was over there? That would be, honestly,
No, you leave-
I think that would have been game over.
Yeah, of course. Look at this. Look at this thing.
So end of my turn, this guy does not take objectives because he's not your model. You just get to control him.
Right.
And he counts as friendly for purposes except for objective grabbing. So that objective is still mine.
So I got the So
Yeah. So I get 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Can you give it to your turn?
Well,
Right away. Do you want to try to dispel the gnashing jaws?
Yep, might as well. I'm working on
9 or higher, and it's yours.
it.
Yep, that's a 4, buddy.
It's okay, I got turns. And I pray for Killing Frenzy. Whoa, we got it. We're a +1 to hit on, doesn't really matter, himself.
Yay!
I have to do it at the start of the, I guess, whatever. Blood Boil, bam. We fail. And then we're gonna, the charging one.
Wild form.
You know, I'm not gonna bother. I got nothing to really do with it. I'm just gonna move up.
So quick movement phase. You're just grabbing objectives,
Yeah, moving up for the objectives.
and you're gonna send your pet dragon to deal with the
Yes, that's the plan.
Terrorgeist.
That is, we're gonna run him. Why not?
Rawr.
Bam, running him.
And in a movement phase,
Boom!
all this carnage has attracted the attention of a bloodthirster.
Hello there.
So I think at this point we're gonna call it right after we see what happens to these dragons.
Right.
And then we'll let you play out your turns to see if you grab any of the spells. Because you got this. You're good. Because the score right now is 8-2.
I'll get 4 at the end of this turn.
Yeah, it's basically you're going to be ahead in points, and I won't be able to get any points back.
Right.
So let's see if the dragon kills my dragon, because otherwise, I don't know what. Because then you just get to keep fighting. If I kill your dragon, I could go on.
Yeah.
Let's just see what. Let's do the dragon fight.
By the way, I had to use the command point on their run to get to that objective. So
Yeah,
I'm actually
whatever.
down to 0.
Yeah. So warp fire is a 12-inch range. You just roll a dice, 2 to 5, and take D3 mortal wounds. 6 is D6 mortal wounds.
Bam. You're gonna take.
So D3 mortal wounds.
1.
1. Should I ignore on a 6?
No,
I do.
no.
Charge.
Starting with the Warfire Dragon.
Oh, he failed.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, might as well try the Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster needs a 9-inch charge.
And he will naturally make it in.
And here I thought the game's over because of your dragon, but I could just totally ignore the dragon and go after. Just drop him wherever. We know he's with the 9 inches. Probably more like there, but it don't matter.
Oh, bam.
Got 6 attacks, and on 4, 6s do mortal wounds. So, okay, I'm done.
It's 6 to wound.
No. Oh, is it 6 is the wound?
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. It's 6 is the wound. 2's the wound.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Why? Just wasting our time. It's wasting.
-2, so I get a 6 up save.
So it's yep. there
D6 damage.
It's 1.
I ignore a 6. Ignored!
Okay.
I'm gonna bite him back. I'm gonna clamp down my jaw. 4s to hit. They both. Oh, 2 of them hit. 3s to wound. They both get through. 6 up save.
He takes 2d6 12 damage. 3.
Just 3. Then his claws. This is pointless.
yeah. What is this?
-1.
5 up armor.
Okay, so they are locked in Mortal Kombat
really
for the rest of the
awkward.
game. Yeah, and the dragon's yours, so you win, okay? So the question becomes, so at the beginning of the next battle round, this thing is going to go over your priest and try to kill it before you capture it. It kills it. So
He's got 5 wounds left.
oh, yeah, you're right, it's D3, not D6. So he doesn't die. So try to get it, and then I'll try to eat you again.
I fail.
And then in turn 5, now he's dead.
No, he's dead.
All right, you don't get the spells. But you do win, and you harness the magic, which means you get to choose a unit that participated in this battle,
Yeah.
and they get to roll on Path to Glory.
Man, that was kind of pathetic actually there.
What, at
Like,
the end?
That
we're
was
just like,
that was super pathetic.
I thought it would be epic. They come in and he's like, I am Untitled Chapter.
All this bloodshed, all this gore, all this violence. Yeah.
He's like, you guys did a good enough job. I just thought I'd come here to cheer you on. That's what I'm here for. I'm to cheer you on.
You know what? You didn't even kill me back.
No.
It would have been great if you killed me back.
I know, because then I could have continued. I could have
Right.
charged at you and eaten through your lines and possibly won the game.
Now it's Bloodthirster and Dragon. versus-
And I would have actually gone in such a way that the dragon would become mine next turn.
Yeah.
And I could have actually won the game.
It would have been a big flip. Yeah.
But just because we're locked, I'm like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
because it's going to take us like 2 more rounds just to figure out who's going to win.
And that actually might be the end of the game too. So.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I think
so let's roll. Let's choose a unit, and we get to roll for it. But you don't get any new on the spells, so no secondary objective.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I wanted the bridge, but I needed to get rid of that because that thing was. To be fair, I wanted that too because the bravery bomb is nice. And
D3 mortal wounds and everything it passes over and gets within range of.
Mobility on its nuts too.
Yes. Yeah. And it's a wall. Like, look at the size of that thing.
That worked really well in the first turn.
Yeah.
All right, let's. I gotta pick something then.
And you're choosing Angrath.
I think he's earned it. He did exceptionally well this game.
Yeah, and we're pretty cool. So champion rewards table. It's 2d6.
And we got a 7. Oh, that's horribly average.
Greater reward. Generate a greater reward over here. So roll a d3.
Okay.
Got 2. You can reroll hit rolls for attacks if they made a charge.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. He hits on 3s. Rerolling is nice.
Reroll hits on a charge.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It was a bit of a disappointing ending, but it was a pretty good fight throughout. Like, look how much you have left.
I have that's the fact. I have nothing left. I got 2 weak squads here, 2 support characters. Honestly,
yeah. If I had turned around and killed him, which I totally could have, 2d6 damage, I totally could have killed him.
I thought after seeing like the 5 1s or 4 1s, I'm like, okay.
You're like, oh, because then I would have flown over here, fought over here, made sure the dragon was closer to you, and then hoped to get the next turn.
Yeah.
And by having the next turn, I would just move in with both my dragons and actually eat the rest of your army.
Why would the dice give me that 9-inch charge and then 5?
It's just, why wouldn't it give you a 3-inch charge?
Like, it's just like... if
you're trying to tell an epic story, I get it, but make it epic, right?
Like don't give me that and then just take it all away at the end.
The dice give, the dice take it away. So the next game is in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below. We get to see the other army that Lucas sent down below with his 2 champions going down to try to beat a mostly troll army. There's other stuff there too.
That's all I figured for that army too, by the way. It's just the 2 characters.
Well, we'll find it. We'll see the rest of it in the game below, or at the link below at the Vault game. And if you're not a Vault member, you can click it, get a free 7-day trial, and get instant access to all the Vault videos in there, including the one that is posted today.
Geistbane Hungers.
Geistbane Hungers. You got to go and slay some models, right?
I do. I got to kill at least 3 things.
And the next game will determine. So the next game is the first of 2 on a path to get another major artifact.
Yes. That's right.
So if you win that one, it'll unlock the next one. If you lose that one, then that little side quest ends.
Right.
And that major artifact is forever out of your reach. Well, at least not forever. It might just fall into other hands. And you might see it later in somebody else's hands. Somebody else's huge, jaw-crushing, iron-wielding hands.
Sure, it would be weird if he became a wizard.
Let's go check it out. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.